Hello, welcome to the Bureau in my studio. My name is Brooke, and right now I'm going to get going with a mat Pilates workout. I'm going to be using a ball and a circle just off and on throughout the workout, so if you have one, you can grab those. And it's just not mandatory, but just to enhance our connections. So let's get going right away. I'm going to start seated at the top of my mat, and I'm working with a Contrology folding mat. Just to give me a little bit more support for my spine, and I have this fun little strap I can glue my feet under to give me my connection to my back thighs. So at home, just try to find a place where you can stay or find lift on your two sit bones. Feel the pull of the feet filling your hamstrings as if you're holding up a squat. And I'm going to go ahead and use my circle in between my upper thighs, but also substitute a ball. And I'm going to take a deep breath in on my two sharp sit bones. I'm going to gently squeeze the circle, enhance my waistline, and grow tall. Nice and simple. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Try not to collapse, but trying to grow taller on the exhale. Really feeling my adductors, my inner thighs connect into my waist, reach up to my crown. And now I'm going to add a hip hinge, or a hinge at my hips. I'm going to unhinge, I guess. So I'm going to take a deep breath in. I'm going to exhale and reach back. And I'm going to keep my tall spine, my wide chest, keeping that connection from my inner thighs. And inhale, hinge to come up. Again, twice more. Exhale, stay connected to my thighs. I'm holding a squat, grow my spine, integrate my waist, ribs. So really embrace my whole spine. One more time, exhale. Now this time I'm going to stay. I'm going to take a breath and squeeze. Two more. Exhale. One more. This time I exhale, find a tailbone right under my seat curve, really rounding my whole back. Going down, back and bottom back ribs, and inhale. Release in the circle. Exhale, squeeze the circle, and round to come up, keeping my seat and my spine. Inhale, release in the circle a bit, rolling back, and exhale, rolling up sequentially through my spine. Inhale, release to go down, tailbone under, lengthening through my back waist, and exhale, squeeze, help, rolling back up. And twice more, it's my half roll down, connecting to my hamstrings, glutes. Exhale, behind the back, round and come up. This time I'm going to go all the way down. Inhale, anchor the back bottom ribs, and roll all the way down. I'm going to free my feet, take the circle away for a second. Hold on to my two knees here, pull my heels to their own sit bone, and just circle my knees apart from one another, opening up my hips a bit. Taking some deep breaths, allowing the pelvic tilt here, allowing my pelvis to be mobile, not stable. I'm going to reverse my circles. I'm trying to keep my heels squeezing to their own sit bone to find some engagement to the back of my hamstrings. Now just for the fun of it, I'm going to draw figure eights. So my right knee down, my left knee up, and circle to their own two sides. And reverse, right knee up, left leg down, circle, and reverse. Reverse, just sort of fun, feeling your two pelvic calves. Good. I'm going to join my legs together, and first to start, I'm just going to open my legs wide, stretch through my inner thighs, point my toes, and pull them back together. Bend my knees, and before I get going, it's always nice to do a little hip stretch. So I'm going to find my tailbone heavy, cross my right shin over my left, and take a couple breaths here. Make sure you have an external rotation, foot and shin, tailbone is heavy, and then to enhance the sensation, you can also lift your left shin up. But try not to tuck so much. Try to leverage down through your tailbone, lengthen through your waist, spine. Exhale, bracing your waist as you pull the right shin in and out, closer to your collarbone. Good, and then I'll release, side two, I'll cross my left shin over. And that external rotation of the foot and shin. Keep reaching the tailbone down. And then hinging at the hip. I have to tuck a little bit to grab hold of the shin, but then I try to find my length again. Draw from my sacrum to my heart, trying to find that length. And exhale, I press my shin bone up into my right thigh, keeping that strong external rotation. And then I'm releasing that. Option to grab the circle of the ball and place it between your inner ankles or inner shins right above the ankles. And I'm going to start with my toes on the mat. My heels are up. And really feel that connection as I press the toes down to my waistline. I'm going to reach the arms up now, keeping my toes stable. I'm going to keep my rib anchor as I exhale, reach over me. The back ribs stay on the mat. Do I try some more? Inhale. Exhale, reach up and over. From my toes, my mid-back, all the way through my fingertips, I grow. Release. And then again, inhale, reach up. Press down to the toes, back pelvis, ribs. Exhale, stretch. Keep my toes down. Inhale, reach the arms up now. Keep the reach, keep the pull back. Nod my chin to the chest. Exhale, squeeze the circle, pull the stomach in, and roll up. Keep my rib anchor as I inhale. Exhale, stretch back. Inhale, reach. Find your abdominal bracing. Now just squeeze the circle up through the inner thighs. And I'm going to pump. Inhaling and squeezing the circle. Exhaling. Inhale, releasing the circle a bit. And exhale, squeezing the circle. That's 3. 2 more breaths, and then I'm going to see if I can kick my legs out to an angle. Keeping my knees right where they are. Here we go. Inhale. Squeeze the circle through the sacrum. My shins out. 4 more breaths in. And exhale. In. And exhale. Abdominal bracing. Chest stays open. Inhale. Exhale. Listen to the thighs and my waist. 1 more breath. Hold, get longer. And bend my 2 knees in, lower my toes, and stretch up and over. And then arms to lower down. I'm going to grab the circle with my 2 hands, stretch my legs towards straight. I'm going to inhale. I'm going to exhale, reach my arms over, keeping my rib anchor. Stretch my arms up, nod my chin, and exhale round to come up. Continue with my roll it. The strap, can use that now. Again, keep feeling the backs of those hamstrings. I always go back to the half roll down. You're trying to articulate sequentially from low to mid to upper, stretching back without losing your back ribs. Nod your chin and exhale round to come up. Rolling down and exhale, stretching back. Setting your frame and exhale, rolling up sequentially through your spine. Inhale the back bottom ribs, keep that anchor as you exhale, stretch through the arms. Inhale, nod your chin, exhale, up and over. Now 1 breath of a movement. I'm going to inhale all the way back. And set my frame, exhale all the way up and over. Really articulating my back. Inhale, reaching forward to go back. And exhale all the way back up and over. The last one. And exhale. Good. Rolling down. Bending my knees into my chest. Placing the circle in between my ankles. I always substitute a ball between the ankles or up to thighs. Now keeping my tailbone down. Anchored back ribs, head. Pushing up into my handles to widen my chest and my elbows. I'm going to inhale, stretch out to 45. Exhale, squeeze the circle, pull in. Exhale, accent the in. Keeping the tailbone down, cinch the waist, in. So keep it that, or exhale this time. Add a little pelvic tilt to lift and roll. Inhale. Exhale, maybe pelvic tilt, a little or a lot. This time I'm going to go all the way up and over. Pelvic tilt up. Stretch through my legs. Inhale. Push down to the upper back. Squeeze the circle and roll down. So 3 more times. You can always stay with the supine frog. Really grow my back. Squeeze the circle, roll down. Again, pull in. Pelvic tilt, pull up. Stretch over. Chin stays up. And over flexing the neck. Such a nice massage for our spine. Belly to back, exhale. Up, over. Stretch the thighs, push with the hands. Inhale. Exhale, roll it down. Good. I'm going to bend my 2 knees. Take the circle out. Good. Set my arms long. Stand on my legs. Feel my squat on the back of the thighs. Nodding my chin to the chest. Exhale. Roll it up. Good. And I'm setting up for leg circles. I'm going to draw my left leg underneath the strap for support. Keep my hips level. And then float my right leg up. Hands can stay here. I'm going to exhale, squeeze the circle as I finish my waist. And then I'm going to add a circle. I'm going to inhale, circle around. Exhale, squeeze the circle, belly back to lift up. My focus is keeping my back stable, using my abdominal strength. Option to reach the arms up a little higher. Reverse it. Exhale. Arms reaching up as waist ribs pull down. Last couple. Last one. And then I'm going to place the circle in the balls of my right toes. I'm going to flex and I'm going to point. This time I keep my point, bend my knee a little bit, roll up, feel my squat, pull my right waist bend back, roll it up. Then lift my elbows and maybe reach through my shin bone. And then rebend by my squat, pull my belly away from my thigh. And then maybe stretch toward a supine split. Good. I'm going to stabilize my left hip, open my leg in and out. And then push up to return. On an external rotation, toes out, heel in. And then press my right thumb into my hip crease. And find a lateral stretch here. Find that stretch down the right outer hip. And then I'll return. Bring my right foot in the strap. Stand on my leg. Hinge at my hip. Hips are level. And then stretch my left leg up. Elbows wide, shoulders are back. And inhale. Exhale. Find my waistline. Inhale. Exhale. That's the primary focus. And then add the leg circles. Inhale. And exhale. Stable waist, stable spine, strong waist, stable spine, excuse me. One more time. This side's a lot harder for me. I'm going to reverse the circle, challenge your arms up a little higher. Inhale, exhale. Squeezing from the underarm. No tension in the neck or upper shoulders, deltoids. Feel the work in your middle. I'm going to take the circle to the balls of my left toes. I'm going to flex. I'm going to stretch out the calf. Exhale, point. Keep the point like I'm pushing on the gas. Lift my head up. Bend my knee. Find my squat position. Use my pelvic, back of my pelvis, glute hamstring to come up. Bend my elbows and extend my knee any amount. My chin up. And then come back to my squat. Roll it back. You find a supine split. Stretch. And then bending my 2 knees into my chest. Taking the circle to the side. I'm going to rock and roll up to seated. Find that place right on my sit bones. Lift my heels again. Feel the toes press down. And feel that little belly draw in. Hands can go behind hamstrings or shins. Elbows wide. C-curve your spine. Maybe lift your feet. Keep the toes pointing. Heels squeezing. And 5 times rolling the ball. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Squeeze your heels, and then exhale. One more time. Option to move into open leg rocker. With the legs on. Take a moment to extend your neck and head. Point to your toes, press with the backs of the thighs. And pelvic tilt, roll back. Lift your hips high. And exhale, roll up. Lengthen through your neck and head. 4 more, in, X. In, use the backs to the sides, and belly back, X. In, and that pelvic tilt to go back. Last time. I'm going to zipper my legs together. Find my teaser. You can always lower those toes for more support. 1 full breath in, 1 full breath out. Then I will lower the toes. Keep the reach forward as I roll back down. And I'll bring my knees into my chest. Give my knees a squeeze. Massage my low back. Doing a little ab series now. Keeping my tailbone heavy. I'm going to hold on to the right shin. Push the left leg long. And change. And change. I'm going to use my exhale to hug my knee in. As I pull the knee up, I try to keep descending that hip long so I don't go on that tuck. Option to nod the chin and curl the head up for 4 more. And 3. Elbows wide. 2. And 1. Knees in, head down. Moment to relax. Grab your circle if you have it. Heels of hands on that circle. Circle on top of shins. Starting just with the arms. Having an inhale, stretch my arms back, keeping my rib anchor. Exhale, arms forward. Notice my elbows stay relatively long. Working from my underarm, armpit, chest. Option to curl my head up, use my waistline. Inhale, exhale. Maybe add the legs. Inhale and exhale. 3 more times. Stretch long, pull in. Feel thick air. You're moving to standing and squatting. Exhale, squatting. Exhale. And lower down. Rest for a second. Touch the legs up. Keep the tailbone down. Look by your side to start. Hips stable. I'm going to lower my right leg to hover, or as low as I can go without disturbing my pelvic spine stability. Exhale, float my leg up. Inhale, left leg lowers. Inhale out. Keep my waistline strong, hips level. Exhale, belly to back, float the leg up. Using my waistline to draw my leg up. Finding my rib anchor, that's a sweet spot for me. Neck is long. Now maybe curl up. Maybe hold on to the right leg, lower left, and switch, change. Switch, change. Switch, change. Keep the legs light. Try to keep the hips level as you scissor split the legs. Last 2. Last 1. Exhale. Exhale. And then legs together, bring the knees lower down. Hope that's going well for you. Again, option to grab your circle or your ball one more time in between the ankles or right above them, on the shin bone or the inner shin, or circle ball between the knees. Arms can be down, or hands and legs behind your head. Knees can be bent. And feel my squat, feel my waist. I'm going to inhale, make a more obtuse angle at my hips. And exhale, squeeze the circle, pull the waistline in to float the legs up. Exhale, leveraging pelvis, back bottom ribs, back scapula, back skull. Now, maybe curl the chest up and inhale, exhale here. If you can extend the legs without hyperextension, do that for 3 more. Working from that pelvic center, lengthening up as the legs go down. 1 more time. And then bend the knees, relax. Okay, crisscross. Placing my hands behind my head. Keep connecting to that rib anchor, which is so challenging for me. Especially if you're a woman and have had kids. You know, that's a typical spot because you have to make space for the baby. And then it's hard, it's tricky to get it back together. So, if you've had kids, it's going to be hard for you. Okay, hands behind head, take a breath. Exhale, get those ribs together and down. Lift your chest up, and you're going to rotate right. Come through center and rotate left. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. And I'm going to rock them up to seated, where my spine stretch forward. I'm going to start with my feet off the mat so I can find a little more lift in my sit bones. And then reach my arms forward, inhaling. On my chin to my chest and exhale, round my spine up and over. Inhale, reset my spine, rest my arms. And then on my chin, exhale. Inhale. One more time. Good. And then work my feet back on for a quick tabletop. Open my chest, inhale, push down to lift up. One more full breath here. Press through my feet to lift with my hips, press through my hands, lift my chest, through my shoulders. Keeping my length, keeping my width, and a hinge, lower my hips back down. And then draw my knees together, heels up. Reach my arms, inhale, and exhale, sequentially roll down through my spine. And then I'm going to bend my knees into my chest. Okay. Often you take the hands behind you. I'm going to keep my feet down actually and start with some pelvic clocks. First I'm going to experiment between sagittal movement between 6 o'clock, which is my tailbone, and 12 o'clock, which is my navel. 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Feel those feet pulling back, pushing forward, pulling back, pushing forward. Now find that sweet spot between 6 and 12. Keeping that awareness, let's go laterally side, moving more weight on my left hip, like 3 o'clock, and then more weight on my right hip, 9 o'clock. And feel the weight shift on your feet. One more foot pushes down to accommodate that shift, that lateral transverse rotation in the pelvis. And now let's take it into a full pelvic clock. So I'm going to inhale, shift left at 3 o'clock, down to 6 o'clock, over to 9 o'clock, and then back to 12. Feel the pushing and pulling of the feet. I pull, I push, I pull, I push. 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12. I'm reversing. I'm going to 9, inhale to 6, then exhale 3 and 12. Inhale 9, 6, exhale 3, 12. Feel the pull, exhale the push. Pelvic clocks. One more time. Such a wonderful thing to do for your spine, hips, pelvis. Now find that point between 6 and 12 and 3 and 9. Can you find that sweet spot? That's neutral pelvis. Okay, now we're going to go into some corkscrew exercise. So knees can stay bent, and we'll work the legs a little long without tensing the hips or hyperextending the knees. We're going to do those pelvic clocks again. It's a little more work because our legs are up, we don't have that support, and we've got to watch those ribs. Get that rib anchor. Keep my legs together, really embrace your midline. I'm going to go to my 9 o'clock, down around to my 6 o'clock, to my 3 o'clock, and then navel. And reverse. 3, down to my 6, over to my 9, navel. And as the legs reach away, try to keep that rib anchor so the legs don't pull your posture down. Embrace your midline. So these are like pelvic clocks on steroids. Got to really feel your head anchored, shoulders anchored, keeping the chest open. Legs can be heavy, especially if you're tall, you have long legs like I do. If you're short, you got it easier. I'm sorry, you do. Reverse it one more time. And then adding on even more. Maybe you can exhale, do a little pelvic tilt to lift, lower, circle right, down, around. Center, pelvic tilt to lift, feel that low belly. And circle down, around. One more round. Pelvic tilt to lift, feel that low belly. Circle right around, keep that rib anchor. Pelvic tilt to lift, lower, circle left, down, around. Such a great exercise. And then bend your two knees, rock and roll it up to seated. We will take the saw. Legs open out. Feel your two sharp sit bones. Roll your posture, open your arms. Lengthen your spine. I'm going to rotate left, allow that left hip sit bone to go back a bit. And I'm going to saw, left thumb down, release my forehead, deepen my twist to come up. Center, right side go draws back. And exhale, saw, belly to back, forehead to knee. Deepen my twist to come up. Again, saw, rotate. Deepen my twist, come up. Saw, rotate. One more time. It's a great stretch for the QL. Low back, sideways ribs. And then again, I'm going to lower my hands down. So you have a tabletop. Maybe you want to try to do it with your legs long this time. Embrace your midline. Draw the shoulders back. Take a breath. Maybe press down through your hands, press down through your feet, and lift up. One full breath in. Feet press, hips lift, hands press, chest lifts. And then gently lower. Okay, now I'm going to flip over onto my stomach for some swans. Okay. Draw my hands together, forehead on my hands, stretching my two legs long, reaching through my inner thighs, just my outer hips down. I'm going to do some prone pelvic tilts. I'm going to arc, inhale, pelvic tilt, exhale. Notice the pelvic tilt helps me ground my bottom ribs and lift my low belly off the mat, drive my glutes to my heel bones. It's essential to keep spinning the inner thighs in so you don't overly compress the sacrum low back. Keep the space. Now keep the pelvic tilt, keep the legs charging, belly in, inhale, lift your head, heart, shoulders up. And exhale to lower down, twice more. One more. This time I'm going to stay up, plant my hand on my shoulders, make sure my shoulders stay lifted, keep my pelvic tilt, come up, aiming out, open my throat, keep the shoulders back, look up, exhale, lengthen to go down, try some more of those, and your shoulders stay lifted, inhale, hands pressing, abdomen lifting, heart, chest, throat opening, eyes are wide, and open up the front spine. One more time. Really strong extension. Exhale, all the way down. I'm going to push up, draw my hips back, and now I'm going to grab my circle, place my circle inside my forearms, and I'm going to squeeze it with my inner wrist, pinky finger down, thumbs up. And here, again, I'm spiraling my inner thighs up. I'm finding that lift my pelvic, my low belly, pelvic tilt. And I'm going to inhale, release out of it. If I squeeze the circle, belly back, I'm going to find my pelvic tilt, arms down. Inhale, release. I'm going to exhale, squeeze, belly back, find my pelvic tilt. And be careful not to round upper back so much. Find my reach through the throat, tips of ears reaching forward. One more time. Now try to keep that lift of the waistline, keep that opening of the chest, and you're going to kick your left heel to the butt 2 times and change. Kick, kick, change. Kick, kick, squeeze the circle. Squeeze the circle. The breath is sniff, sniff, exhale through your mouth. Sniff, sniff, through your mouth. One more time. Good, double leg kick. Lower down to your right cheeks. Take the circle behind you. Bend the elbows and let the shoulders, elbows drop down. Pull the stomach in, find that pelvic tilt again. Both legs together. Kick 3, 2, 1. Ground your legs. Inhale, lift up, and knee out. Straighten and throw it back. Side 2. Kick 1, 2, 3. Reach. Pull the stomach in. Lift. 2, 3. One more set. Kick 2, 3. Then keep that pelvic tilt. Embrace your midline. As you kick your heels to your bottom. Pull it in, and lift, lift, lift. Good. And then if you can bend the knees, take the circle between the shins for a quick bow. Lift your shoulders, pull the stomach in and kick up and back. 2 breaths, inhaling. Exhale, squeeze the circle, kick up, reach back. Inhale, exhale, up and back. And then gently release. Take the circle out. Push up, hips draw back. Child's pose. Then we'll come face you for some side kicks. So I'm going to start my legs in line with my pelvis. Lower my head down. Take the circle out in front of me. And I'm going to keep reaching the top hip down, lifting the bottom waist up. I'm going to inhale. Exhale, press down to lift one of the 2 legs up. Feel my waistline hug in, and my legs float. Pause there. I'm going to hinge, draw my legs forward. Keep reaching to the inner leg and float my top leg up. I'm going to kick that leg forward and exhale, stretch it back. Press the circle down, abdomen to spine. 3 more. Try to keep the shoulders broad, collarbone wide. Using the circle to find my waistline. Now up and down. Find my external rotation. I'm going to kick lightly on the up, press strongly on the down. Lifting my bottom right waist, stretching the top left leg longer. Neck is long. One more time. Now send the leg in line with my top hip. Circle 5, belly back 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to reverse. 5, 4. Press down in the circle to give you that waistline. 2, 1. Bicycle kick forward, and the knee stretches back. Kick. Stretch. Make sure you're not flexing in your low back. Legs together. Reverse. Hinge at the hip. Draw the leg forward. Sweep it. Bend it. Hinge at the hip. Extend. Good. And then bring the legs back together in the same way we started. So I'm going to press down to lift. Lower. Press down to lift. Lower. Now I'm going to keep both legs up. Hold my middle strong. And split my legs. Then together. Split. Together. One more set. Split. Together. Split. Together. And release. Release the circle. I'm going to bend my top knee. Grab hold of my ankle. Press the foot down. And draw the thigh away. And then use my waistline to lift my bottom thigh up through my heel and lower for 4. And 2. And 1. And from there, I'm going to open up my hip a little bit. Keep the knee up. Just roll onto my stomach. Forehead to my hands. And you can stay here and breathe here into the outer hip. Or you can leverage through your hands, move through your shoulders, and come up any amount. Exhale, lengthen your down. Inhale. Opening the front of that left hip. The outer hip. One more time. Good. And then from there, I'm going to press up. Reach the left leg forward. Keep a lunge. Left foot to the outer of the mat. Keep the hips drawing back as I lower to my forearms. Just get a little bit more to that hip. Just for one more breath. Allowing any bit of side to side. And then walking my hands up, draw the leg forward, lift my toes up, keep a little bend in my left knee so I don't have to extend, and draw my hips back, chest forward for a little runner stretch. Just a breath here. If you want to try this, you can always try. Keep that reach strong in both directions, through left, through right. Lengthen through your neck and head, shoulders on your back. And pull yourself out. And I'll go side two. Keep facing you. So I'm line my whole body up, the back edge of my mat. Hips, shoulders are stacking. Drawing the top hip down. And then right hand on top of circle. Shoulders on my back. Inhale. Exhale, press down the circle. Find my waistline to lift my legs. Feel that underarm. For me, I really have to keep my right elbow bent. That helps me keep the width in my back scapula, bottom ribs in. Now I'm going to keep my hips back, hinge on my hips, and my legs forward. Reach the inner left foot, put my right leg up, shoulders on my back. Kick, hinge forward, stretch back. Exhale. You can play with pointing and flexing. Twist twice more. Stacking my legs. Find my external rotation. Inhale up. Flex, reach down. Keep growing your posture. One more breath. Now bring that leg in line with my top hip. I'm going to circle 5, 4, belly back 3, 2, 1. Reverse 5. Press down 4, belly back 3, 2, and 1. Bicycle, kick forward, bend the knee, thigh back, extend. Kick, bend. Spinal, pelvic stability. How are you doing? Stacking reverse. Hip extension, hip flexion. Hip extension, hip flexion. Keep standing in your bottom leg. Good. Reach, reach, reach. And then lower. Take the top foot. Oh, excuse me, I forgot to come back to that again. So slip the legs together. I'm going to press down. Lift up. 1, 2. Pause. Lift the legs. Inhale. Scissor together. One more set. And then gently lower. Lower the circle, bend my top knee, grab the toe of the foot, ground the foot, draw the thigh away. And then I'm going to lift my bottom waist, lengthen to the inner left foot, and lower. Pull the stomach in. Good. This time I'm going to hold it up. Circle 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Opening up my hip now again. So again, right here, doing that opening in the right hip, or plant your hands, shoulders on the back, and inhale, coming up. Bring them out. Exhale, lengthen you go down. Keep the waistline pulling in, shoulders lifting up. Exhale. Last one. And press up. Draw the right leg forward. Lunge. Keep some more width between left shin and right foot. Keep my hips generally drawing back. As I hinge forward, maybe lower to the forearms. Maybe you need to stay more up on your hands. Keep the weight back. Target the breath in the outer right hip. Ground to the mound of the inner right big toe, inner right heel. Deep breaths. And then walk up. Leg forward for a runner stretch. Make sure you're not dropping in that kneecap, but actively bend it. Draw the pelvis back. Reach the crown forward. Inhaling. And exhale, release your forehead. Breathe in a couple breaths. You're pulling that thigh back as much as you're reaching your spine forward. And a nice two-way stretch. And always try your full splits on here. Side to side. Not forcing anything. Just feeling where your body will take you today. Relaxing those shoulders. Maybe stretch the arms up. Feels so good. Okay, pull myself out of there. Come back onto my sit bones. Okay, I'm gonna keep going a little more, but we're ending this practice soon. So I'm gonna come here on my toes again. As I press my toes, I feel more connection through the front of my pelvis. So find that, squeeze the ball. You can take your hands here and just roll it back down. Now the trick is to just squeeze the ball, roll it back up. Or take the arms here, roll it back down. Roll it back up. Okay, so keep going. One more time. This is like a modified teaser. Arms up. As much as you exhale. Roll it up. Maybe play like one leg reaches. Keep the knees in alignment. Embracing your midline. Changing legs. Sequentially rolling through your spine. Change one more time. Low, middle, upper. Oops, keep the leg up. Last one. Nice gentle way. Now, can we lift both legs up and roll the spine down. Nod your chin. Exhale, roll the spine up. Roll the spine down. You can always bend the knees if you need to. Roll the spine up. One more time. Reach forward, roll the spine down. Roll the spine up. Pause, inhale, then lower the feet. Exhale, roll it down. Whew. Okay, I'm going to flip onto my stomach or swim. Okay, I'm going to come onto my fingertips. So I'm going to actively lift the shoulders up, forehead down. Spin my inner thighs up and find my pelvic tilt. I'm going to just start my left leg reaching and lower. Hips stay on the ground, knees stay long. Keep working that lower body, maybe add the upper body. Opposite arm reaches. Maybe lift your head above water. Not to tense the neck though. Keep the back of the throat open. Keep going with this nice slow stretch and swim. Or there's always more. You could choose to lift both arms and legs for 3 breaths. Here we go. Opposite arm and leg starts. And go. Kicking 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Get longer. Pause. Sweep the arms back. Option to bend those knees. One more boat pose. You can kick up. Open your chest. And release. Press the hands down. Lift the shoulders up. Pull the stomach in. And press up to your plank. Sit with the legs together. And we're just going to rock forward and back. Option to pick up that left leg and kick it up. Change. Change. Keep embracing your middle. Keep lengthening your neck. One more time. Good. I'm going to lower my outside from my outside left knee. Turn to face you. Reach my top right arm up, bend my elbow, and place my hand on my ear, and draw my ear into my hand to lengthen, strengthen my neck. Bottom hip is under, and I'm lifting my right leg up and down. 2 more times. Hold it up there, circle for 3, 2, 1. Reverse. And 2, and 1. Lower, reach, open the bottom, open the top waist. Moving straight to my side bends, hand to hip. Lifting bottom waist, drawing top shoulder back. Joining my left leg to meet the right. Dipping my hips down, lifting my hips up. Really targeting those waist side obliques here. Go 3, 2. Keep lifting, keep the hips level. Tip the top arm over and lengthen. Open the top waist. And lower down. Come up. Take a little counter stretch up. Over. hand side 2. So bottom right hip's under, shoulder on my back, reach the top left arm up, bend my elbow, turn my fingers to face my shoulders and for both shoulders on my back. Press head to hand, lengthen and strengthen my neck. Pushing down, shoulder back, lift my leg up and down, strongly up. Bottom right hip is under, keep it up, belly to back, circle 3, belly to back 2, 1, reverse, belly back 1, 2, and 3. Lower, here's the top arm, stretch, strength, and hand to hip, make sure that bottom shoulder stays back, bottom waist stays lifted. I'm going to inhale, exhale, lift my bottom waist, stack my legs, and inhale, exhale, 1. Got 5 more, 5, 4, 3, feel my waistline, 2, 1, pause, reach the top arm up and over, push the floor, squeeze my middle, raise my midline, and gently lower. Come up, counter stretch, stretch, and good. Return onto your 2 sit bones, and end us today with the seal. So, having start on your sit bones, nice and tall back. Lift onto your toes, feel that low belly. Just that little simple awareness. And take your hands inside your legs, wrap your hands to the outside of your shins, and squeeze the upper thighs into the upper arms, elbows. Keep that embrace that midline. Resist it a little bit. Okay, so you honor your space. And you're gonna lift your feet up. Keep the toes pointed, keep that hug in, that push out, and feet 1, 2, 3. Pelvic tilt to lift. And right back up. Feet 1. Keep your embrace to middle. Feel the 2 pelvic halves open and close. Now go 5 more. Option to add the beats back here too. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Broaden your back. 1, 2, 3. So good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more times. Sequentially through your spine, left and right. Woo. Got 1 more time. I'm going to end in a seated teaser. So finding my center, pull my stomach in, float my 2 arms, ease my shoulders, lengthen free my neck, keep my stomach strong, float my legs in the amount, and I'm ending here 2 breaths in. Exhale, shine brighter through your bones. 1 more breath in. Exhale. Good. I'm going to lower the legs. Turn, face you. That felt good on me. Hopefully it felt good on you. Come join me sometime if you're in Seattle.